Yo estaba en un vacilón, yo estaba en un vacilón, fui a ver lo que sucedía. Cuando ya me divertía y empezaba a vacilar, no sé de dónde una voz vine a escuchar. ¿Qué expresión tiene tu rostro? Se refleja en la alegría y está rodeado de tanta hipocresía. Es el Nazareno que te da consejos buenos. A quien no mires a quien, dale la mano al caído. Y si acaso bien malo ha sido, dale la mano también. Hazle bien a tus amigos y ofrécele tu amistad. Y verás que a ti lo malo nunca se te acercará. En cambio todo lo bueno contigo siempre estará. Óyelo.
El Nazareno me dijo que cuidara a mis amigos.
Me dijo que había mucho bueno conmigo y mucho malo también me dijo.
El Nazareno me dijo que cuidara a mis amigos.
Que cantando cositas lindas y bonitas para ustedes, que son mis queridos amigos.
El Nazareno me dijo que cuidara.
Dale pa'lante, 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 pa'lante como un elefante, Maelo, no dejes que te tumbe.
I tried to see the whole dance episode and losing Jimmy as a good experience for a writer to have. I could sort of see his side of things, and I guess I was happy that I didn't off him. Even though, in that moment, it was kind of cool to feel things my dad must have felt. But Dad isn't here. He's gone. And even though Mom is here, she isn't really. Not for me anyway. I guess in every food chain, someone has to be at the bottom. I guess in everybody's life, there's a point where you're stuck and can't turn back. A time when you have to make that big decision. So I decided to go see a movie.
November 4-5, ready for taxi? Correct, November 4-5, ready to taxi. That's Information Alpha. Will taxi via Sierra Charlie, hold short, runway 33, November 4-5.
I mean real high.
Ay, yeah. I just bought the pill and I don't feel Peeling, not for real. Do you understand? So she real. I might pop another, I don't feel. I'm Peeling, not for real. Peeling, not for real. Peeling, not for real. Yeah. I Peeling, not for real. Bitch. Until you understand, so she real. I might pop a pill and nothing. I don't wanna talk if it ain't real shit, honestly. Fucking apology, honestly. Fuck all the honesty. DMV trash, sorta like a DMT trash. Ay, DMV, bitch, playing like an MVP, bitch. I just bought the pill and I don't feel. Peeling, not for real. Bitch. Do you understand? So she real. I might pop another, I don't feel. Peeling, not for real. Peeling, not for real. Peeling, not for real. Yeah. I can't pray for peace, only pray for me. I can't wait for you, you won't wait on me. Bitch, I don't wanna talk if it ain't about to drop. I don't wanna talk if it ain't about some top sliding on your block. Nigga, fuck a eyeballs, ain't the wrong bleeding out the top, leaking all the white, geeking till I drop. I don't see a stop. I don't see a stop.
Dead and real, kill if they say it trill. Hennessy down the field, the murder was right. Chill, I told I was stuck in traffic. Blasted and caused a panic. Hoping them they them have it. Don't fuck with me, god damn it. Got to chill, 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 got to chill.
Yeah, I know what time it is. Long.
Just another day, thank you, that still exists. Gone, he my wanted nigga before I had to make a trick. AK-47, M11 with a custom grip. Rearrange your dinner with a swift little pistol whip. Them guns up in your mouth, boy, I hope that they ain't permanent. Smack them to the ground, run they pockets, spin the gang a bitch. Add a quarter in the eighth or somehow now I got a brick. Cause it's going missing, going check the calculation, bitch. What they doing? Lay it down, ho. Make it what we doing, bitch. I'm kicking in the front door. It's a setup player. Go ahead and give me all your riches. Coming in hot for you punk ass sons of bitches.
Falling short. What is up, everybody? How you doing this Halloween? Look at the virtual skies today. Amazing. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing this fine Halloween? Hold on. Can you guys see me? Welcome. Hold on. There's the plane. How's everybody doing this fine Halloween evening, afternoon? What's up? There's the chat. There's the sky. This is your captain speaking. Welcome. Give me a moment here. Get situated. Good afternoon. Good evening. Knickers and Nickerettes across America. Welcome aboard a very special Nick stream. A Halloween Nick stream. This is your captain speaking. The anchor baby. You are aboard the Nick stream. We got a nice flight ahead of us. We are on our way to Saudi Arabia. Gonna say hello to the Saudi Arabian kings because it fits the show a little bit. We got a couple things, got a couple places to go, a couple things to do. Very fun Nick stream ahead of us. We're flying outside of Connecticut right now, on our way internationally. Grand moves in the big game, y'all. Grand moves in the big game. Happy Halloween and a fun show ahead. So kick back, relax. Thank you for flying Nick stream. Nice. Let me welcome everybody. How you doing? Hunter, what's up, Nikolai? Birdie Bound, Brian, Point Fire, Ivana, Emperor of Cats, Kevin, Great Bowls of Fire. What's up, Hake? Hey, welcome, NSL, RH Hernandez. We got some new names, old names. Mr. Mad, Russell Gibson, international names. Very awesome. COTG, JS Urban, Sion. What's up, Sion? Are you working tonight? Sion is one of our lovely flight attendants. I don't know if you're working tonight or if you're just chilling. Welcome to the stream, Sion. Appreciate it. Again, a special Halloween stream today. We're going to have a good time. Say hello to my little Halloween friends here. So like I said, we got a heck of a show planned, okay? And we're going to be here for a while. I'm thinking we're just streaming, all right? We're just streaming today. Nice. RH Fernandez and Jabril. We got some first class seats, okay? Already we got some first class super chats and first class seats. So I will welcome those in a moment here. But first, please look at the virtual skyline today. The virtual skyline above the skies of Connecticut is just delightful. All across the flat Earth or globe Earth, whichever one you like. Right on. What's up, Kevin? I already said hi to you. Soapy, is that a new name? This is awesome. Okay. So I got the little pilot get up on. Okay, I got the get up on. I got the Captain Anchor baby get up on. We got the Halloween buddies here. We got, yes, we got the cozy vibes. Okay. So what do we got in store? For those that are just here now, I'm gonna put out some tweets and some JLP posts and get the peeps in here so we can have our chill out fest. It's gonna be a Halloween extravaganza. I'm thinking, let me give you all a taste. Those early Nick streamers here already here. Let me give you guys a taste. Hey, what's up, Randy? Hey, Randy, Zeke, you probably out there too. What's up, y'all? Let me give you a taste of what's coming up on Nick's stream today. First, we got, of course, our flight. We're currently on our way to Halifax, Canada. And on our way, we got a show because we got some news to get to, some clips and some stuff, news topics to get to. And so that's what we'll do first. We got a show. And then we're going to do some cozy, I don't know, we'll see what happens. We're going to take in calls. We're also going to be just a cozy movie night We're gonna be watching some movies. We're gonna be watching some Uncle Tom 2 exclusive stuff here on Nick's stream. Those who haven't watched it yet, maybe you're gonna finally want to watch it after you watch the first 20 minutes. You feel me? We're gonna get down with that. We're gonna maybe do some more movie night, cozy movie night, and maybe some cozy gaming. I'm busting out the VR headset today. I say we get in VR chat and we start messing with people. You feel me? Let's go down there. Let's get in there and see what the Halloween people on the VRs, what they're saying, huh? Maybe trigger some people. Maybe make some friends. Lots ahead for Nick's stream. Anyways, what's up, Felicia Bell? Fresh new name, I think. Very, very cool. Let me start right away with these first class super chats because I'm just amazed that already we're barely how high are we? We are barely 10,000 feet in the air, and I'm maintaining 10,000 right now, pretty low because the sky, the virtual clouds are just so nice right now. I mean, let's just stay at this level for a bit before climbing up to 32,000 feet. Our cruising altitude for today. That is when I'll open up the lines and we can get some calls, or I don't know, we'll see. But we're barely 10,000 feet and we got some first class seats already. Let me welcome right away Alicia Froman. Froman, welcome. First class seat is all yours, he says. Happy Halloween. Come on down. Enjoy your bottomless drinkies and snackies. Bottomless drinkies and snackies in first class, but you know, we treat everybody nice, right, Sion? I don't know if you're working, Sion. I didn't check. Let me scroll up the chat. What's up, Birdie Bound Brian? No problem. It's my pleasure. We're gonna have fun today, are y'all? All right, y'all. I don't know if Sion's working. Okay, we got R.H. Fernandez the fourth. Come on down. First class, enjoy your seat, all yours. And I believe we have a sponsor of the stream, 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎. My friend, you are the sponsor of Nick's stream today. Clearly, with that kind of super chat, with that kind of buying power, my friend 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎, you direct this wherever you want to go. Where do you want to land? We can teleport to Saudi Arabia to finish my story, because if it's on theme with how I want to open the show. But 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒏, you pick where you want to land, my friend. Sion is working. Lovely Sion is working. She will be coming down the aisles with service. Maybe you guys forgot your headphones. Maybe you guys want a little Wawa, a little water. I don't know. Flight attendants are coming down shortly. They'll help you in a moment here. So, let's see here. I'll leave the view for y'all. The cockpit view here. Okay, so I see someone already asking. I think someone was asking. Let me see the chat here. Nick, my thoughts on the Pelosi situation. We'll get into that too, for show. Anyways, I think I saw someone asking, what happened? 8 hours from the bottle to the throttle? Point fire. Okay, what happened Friday? Why didn't I stream? I know, guys, I wanted to stream. I had it all set up, but I was churlish with, I don't know, documents and tax stuff. Anyways, couldn't stream Friday. We're here today, okay? All right, y'all, let's get this Monday stream going. Okay? Sion, thank you so much. She's on the clock, but still found the time to support Nick's stream and purchase a first-class seat. Thank you so much, Sion. Kick back and relax. I know you're on the clock, but hey, it's a chill stream. We're going to be here for a while. Yeah. Okay, where else? Well, how can I start this? Oh, I can't start this just quite yet. Felicia Bell, thank you for the first class ticket. Come on down to first class. Enjoy your seat. Lots of leg room. Felicia Bell, first class. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. And you know what? I got these hella super chats on Streamlabs from the one and only Based America First. And I would be remiss if we missed these as well. So let's get through these. before we get our show on the roll here. Churlish anchor baby for trifling. Why is the anchor baby always trifling? Anyways, maybe he'll get it right. Streamlabs, based America first. He says, was 𝒔𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎? Is Paul Pelosi white Jussie Smollett? What is the ideal false flag timing to affect an election, but also not appear too obvious? 10 days, he asks, he wonders. All fair questions. He goes on, asks, interesting Q&A with Hassan, Bible Thumper Thursday. The Father looks for us and we seek him. John 3:16 and Genesis 3:8-9 apply. Sometimes we simply need to give up and stop running. Even the prodigal son brother who stayed didn't have a heart for his father Luke. Luke 15:29-31. Yeah, fascinating conversation based America First. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We were talking about Are You Home, I guess. I'm kind of forgetting. But it was about how you don't really have issues. You're already home. And we were discussing the change of the heart and stuff. Is pretty interesting. Check it out. Last Bible. I think the Bible Thumper Thursday last. The one before that, in fact, actually. So thank you, Base AF. Let me see here. Awesome. Those are all the first class tickets. Hey, Teresa, welcome. Thanks for tuning into next stream. She's saying I'm looking pretty sharp. She's peeping the pilot uniform, okay? I'm sweating a little bit. We're gonna have to get up and mess with AC or something, but hey, we're in it for the long haul, right? And that's what autopilot is for. Please no Spirit Airlines drama. Hey, we're gonna need a security back there. We don't need fights. You know how these fights are back there. So check it out. Let's get on up to 32,000 feet. Our cruising altitude, so that we can get our show on the roll. Bingo. And it's all just a one button press away, huh? Is it that easy to fly a plane? Flying a Cessna Citation C700. Any new extreme viewers tonight? Sweating like a slave. Right on, Hake. Hey, anybody catch that announcement on Jesse Lee Peterson? Big announcement. Okay, we got a very interesting thing happening tomorrow. Okay, everybody. So you don't want to miss it. I'm being dead serious. You don't want to miss Hake Report. Yeah, Hake Report, 9 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific time. TheHakeReport.com, Hake Report on YouTube, for a very special guest host of the Hake Report. Yeah. So, yeah, you don't want to miss that. Evgeny Crosby, I cannot move a second further without welcoming the one and only Evgeny Crosby down to first class, or up to first class, because he just bought a first class seat. Come on down. Paul's safe word during his sword fight was "hit me, Bibby, one more time." Lots of interesting details with this Pelosi stuff. I'm sure we'll get into that too, for sure. So let's get the show on the roll, right? Let's see, how high are we? We're pretty much high enough. Here, listen to this. I even got sound drops. You know what sound that is? That's the sound of the seatbelt sign coming off, or whatever, on. Meaning you can stretch your legs and you can call into the show. 760-515-3855. Chilling on Nick's stream. Chilling. Okay. Now, bear with me as I do one last thing. Let me tweet out this link for the show to get more friends in here. Change the title, and then get the show on the roll. So, yes. Say Moist Towelette. So cool. Russell Gibson. Renosaurus. That's a new name. What's everybody eating on Nick's stream? Mr. Mad. Welcome. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was tweeting the link. Bear with me. I'm a one-man show. Let's get some friends in here. Okay, create a post. We got posts. Look at the view. Okay. posted. Nice. Let me abuse the Jesse Lee Peterson channel for my own gain. All right, we got that done. Let me switch up the title here. What should we call this? Let's call it Halloween. Let's put the number at the beginning to entice people to call, I guess. 3855. Halloween. Flight and a show. Nice. Flight and a show. Call in. Nice. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Let's get down with this show, because I do have a show for y'all. Okay, so as I said, Captain, your captain is speaking now, and I was talking about, well, the way I wanted to open up the show is about Saudi Arabia. Okay, we're not exactly flying over Saudi Arabia right now. I guess I could teleport there and make this more authentic, but we're flying over Connecticut. And so some of you might remember Jesse Lee Peterson on the Jesse Lee Peterson show. He said, I don't know the history of Halloween either, Ivana Spencer. Someone can call in about that if you know it. So like I said, we're talking about Saudi Arabia. And I see a bunch of you callers already trying to call in. I'm sorry if I don't get to you, just, I'm just kind of busy, but I will get to you. I will get to calls. Just be persistent. I only have one line. You'll get through. Okay, so we're talking about Saudi Arabia. Why? Because Jesse was must have been Friday. And Friday, on Friday we talked about. I'll make sure I'm not setting anything on fire. Okay, Friday, Jesse, we were talking about Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter. Big news, lots of big changes, big moves, grand moves in the big game, exerting control and domination, right? Free speech battle, it's a war zone. So Elon Musk, in this report we're doing on Friday on the Jesse Lee Peterson show, the report mentions how Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. And Jesse asked me, he's the richest man in the world? I tell him, well, yeah, according to Google, according to all the reports, right? Here, I'll just type it in. Richest man. Let's do a little. Richest. We'll do this together. Throw up my camera and chat. So, yeah, okay, real-time billionaires, Forbes. Number 1. Elon Musk, $223 billion. Okay, source, Tesla, SpaceX. He's 51 years old. The second richest man in the world, Bernard Arnault and family. I don't know who that is. $154 billion. And it goes on. The fourth, Jeff Bezos, a name we recognize. $125 billion. These are the richest men in the world, right? So, yeah. So Jesse asked me that innocuous question. Little question. Dang, my screen is bright. It's blowing me out here. Let me turn that down. He asked me that question, and so I look it up and I tell him. But it stuck with me a little bit. Like, wait a second. The richest man in the world is Elon Musk. Because I remember Jesse, he had another question. He asked me, but I thought the Saudi Arabians were the richest. And then it left me thinking, yeah, I just kind of went along with the Google. Let me think about this. Let me critically think about this a second, though. Is Elon the richest man in the world? Is that true? Is this something weird about this? Well, it's a little more to the story than you think. And so I did a little digging, as you do, about the real seat of power. Where's the wealth? Who's got the money? Who's got all the money? Who's got the cash? Who's got all the power? Right? Fake power, worldly power. So, yeah, richest. We got some already much awake people in the chat. John Wayne says, the richest man to the public. I suspect the very same thing. It's the richest man that they're telling us. That, I mean, you're the richest man with the most influence, with the most money. Are you really telling people? Are you really putting that, taking that title taking on that target. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm digging. And I come across some info, okay? Because other people have been asking. Forbes asked, why no Saudi Arabians made the Forbes billionaire list this year? It's hard to imagine a faster, more audacious way to obtain billions of dollars than the route recently taken by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Forced the country's richest people to turn over their personal fortunes to the state as part of an anti-corruption campaign. 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍� in the chat says, the actual richest person on earth is the Pope. Second is King Charles. Okay. Some people in the chat got a better idea. I think that's a little closer to the mark. 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔. But yeah, back to this Forbes article. Kind of interesting. Why the Saudis didn't make the billionaires list? Well, it's because they got some weird stuff going on with Saudi billionaires being detained by government, by their own government, and being forced to relinquish all their wealth. So it's not, you can't really put them on the list if they don't got the wealth anymore. So then how rich is what's this king name? Prince Mohammed bin Salman. We start unearthing a couple things a little bit more, right? We start if Elon Musk is 200 billion, okay? And if this guy, and we're to believe Finty.com, this Mohammed bin Salman as the head of state, effectively in charge of a nation's entire 34 trillion, who's the richest man? Okay, so Forbes, the Forbes list doesn't include heads of state. Okay, fair enough. Maybe that's why. They just didn't include heads of state. So richest heads of state. Are we going to get are we going to get a list here? Y'all find this interesting? Hey, what's up, Stand Up? What's up, Tyrone? Frank Peter. We got some people joining us here. Canada Low. Appreciate you flying next stream. We're going to have a good show ahead of us, so make sure you stay tuned. Nick, give us a hint who's going to host Hake's show tomorrow. I think I have a good hint, and it's so good because you'll never get it, even with this hint, unless you really are just an absolute I'll see if I can find it. So back to this. Richest people, real seat of power in the country, real seat of power in the world. Wealthiest heads of state. Where are they? Just for funsies. Let's look up a little list. Just for fun. Donald Trump. I guess when was this? 2022. What is this? 3.1 billion? Well, he was the 45th president. Okay, so this must be like outdated. Prince Liechtenstein. 20 years fluent. Who's this prince of what? Prince Liechtenstein? Who's this guy? Bear with me. We're doing a little fun research here. Monarch of Liechtenstein. Duh. Ross Perot, 3.7 billion, American businessman known for being an independent party presidential candidate. Okay. Starting to see a little bit more. Prince Azim, King Jong-un. Some of these Saudi sultans, Abdullah bin Ahmad Al Ghurayr, 6 billion, Abdul Aziz Al Ghurayr, Mohammed bin Salman, Mohammed Al Ahmoudi. Pretty interesting, huh? And then we get to Vladimir Putin. Okay, wait. Look at the number 2 and number 1 spot, okay? 56 billion, Michael Bloomberg, media giant, Michael Bloomberg. So this is definitely not a good list because it doesn't even have like Musk. But we're starting to get some sort of idea of the names they leave out. Anyways, kind of interesting there. I kind of wanted to answer Jesse's question there a little bit. Who is the richest? I don't know. It's not quite clear. It's kind of hard to find, and it's weird. I wonder, what is the real seat of power? So there's a lot going on in the world with Twitter recently and that whole thing with Elon Musk and free speech, right? We got the midterms coming up. So censorship, the narratives got to get played. Oh, the same deal that we're used to. 2016 all over again. So, and you start wondering when you see these stories about Twitter, about censorship and everything. I mean, they banned a sitting president. They banned Trump. You start wondering who's in power, right? Who's really in power? Elected officials, or is it companies in bed with the government, an unelected few in the government that are just kind of there, can't get them out. And it's important because the seat of power is whatever that is, whatever this seat of power is, they're using these things against us. They're using the public square, or whatever you want to call it, things like Twitter, social media. They're using those things against us, okay? And you get into this funny area of, private businesses should be allowed to say what they want and ban who they want, but are they banning the speech of our president? You start getting into a weird territory, and it comes down to this question of the individual. Can you cancel and silence the individual? I think that it's quite effective. Canceling, sort of. It is pretty effective. That's why they do it. And so, but can you really cancel an individual? I think we've seen that to be shown. We've been shown that that's not possible. Trump stayed an individual. His voice is still loud. Yes, of course, he had to make a whole platform. Not all of us have the money to make our own platform, but he represents a voice of a lot of us, right? Individuals, Kanye, being silenced everywhere, but he's still a free man talking, out there speaking. It's pretty effective, though. They taking away all these business contracts have taken away his billionaire status, I heard. So you can't cancel an individual, but not everyone is an individual. Most people are these sheep people. And they're going to be programmed by their parents, by society, by the culture, by TV, by Twitter. So it is important, all this. The seat of power. Who's got the seat of power? Do the people have the power? I think this midterms 2024, all the things coming up are going to really prove that once and for all. Do we or do we not? So, yeah. Get involved, all that stuff, all the good stuff. Enough ranting and raving. Let's keep going here. You know what? Yeah, we'll just keep going here with my topics. We got plenty of show ahead. No need to rush. Paul Pelosi's hammer is hosting from his hospital bed. Yeah, a lot of you guys want to talk about that. We'll get into that. Because it's weird, right? I've seen some weird stuff, but I'm not up on it. Maybe some of y'all are. And you can help me with this story. Okay, just making sure we're flying here fine. Okay, we are flying on our way to Halifax, I think. Are we flying to Halifax? What's going on here? Uh-oh, we just might have added some time to our trip. No big deal. We'll just make that turn right quick. On our way to Halifax. We'll make a nice quick landing in Canada. And then, I don't know, do other stuff. So anybody following me here, I'm getting a call, in fact. I'm getting a call, and I kept missing your call. In fact, so rude of me. I got a whole bunch of calls. I've now unmuted the calls so I won't miss it. My apologies. Call me back. Call me back. But yeah, crazy stuff. Who's got the wealth? Who's got all the power? There was a couple callers on the Jesse Lee Peterson show talking about, well, there was one caller who he was kind of spurging out a little bit. He was like, the Jews stole my family's gold. Oh, they stole my ancestors' gold. And maybe some of you maybe know about this more and can call in about it. But there was one guy who's like, oh, the Jews stole my family's gold, my ancestors' gold. And Jesse was like, what are you talking about? Come on. And it was a little hyperbolic. But then there was another caller who was trying to explain how, the Fed Reserve and its formation in 1933 and all that stuff. But I don't know much about it. If anyone knows, it kind of fits the Saudi Arabia wealth intro there. Who's got gold? Who's got their gold up? Who's got their gold and their silver? Make sure you're... Or are you guys still buying crypto? Are you still stacking crypto? Oh, man. Who made money off crypto? I made a little bit. I didn't make much. I made a little bit. It was just a bag for me. Part of me was hoping it was a paradigm shift. Man, this is wrinkled. Look at this thing. What kind of pilot's uniform is this? All right. 3:06 p.m. Los Angeles time. We are flying over New Jersey right now. Breaking report, Twitter might start charging $20 a month for blue check verified accounts. I heard about that, JS Urban Adventures. I mean, it's interesting. If they do that, they won't be beholden to advertisers, possibly. And some of you might have seen this on JLP, how GM, General Motors, suspended advertising on Twitter. Now, we don't know. This is the to be fair on this story. We don't know why. They're saying it's just temporary to see what direction Musk is taking the platform and if it's going to be nice for their advertisers. But, I mean, if this is part of like a larger boycotting of Twitter because they've gone Nazi, what is that? Again, it goes back to power. It goes back to commie capitalism, like James Hake says, the Hake Report. We all want the Hake Report back, I know. But yeah, commie capitalism. I love that one, coined by Hake. Hey, caller, I got you on hold. I'll be right with you. Hake coined that one, commie capitalism. Companies in bed with the government and enacting just control against us. And I might be wrong about this, but wasn't GM scolded by Trump sometime during his presidency? So I wouldn't put it past GM to be a little woke. Frank Peter in the chat brings up PayPal. You might remember PayPal recently soft launched what are they calling? It was basically they're going to start charging you, fining you if you are like basically like a racist bigot. If PayPal finds that you're like donating to racist causes or something, that they're going to fine you. And then when the public outcry was too much, they were like, no, we're just kidding. We're not going to do that. They soft launched that PayPal. So yeah, thank you, Frank Peter. Yeah, that fits what I'm talking about here. Iron Phoenix bought a first class seat. Come on down, Iron Phoenix. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. All right, caller, you're on the air. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Hey, Nick, it's Brian from North Carolina.
Hey, Brian, what's up, man? I take your calls all the time. Welcome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you for calling Nick Stream. What's up?
No, man, you're talking about a bunch of stuff.
I know. We're having
I should have let you actually get into something.
I know. No, that's okay. Let's do calls and I got more to get into as we go on. Because it's all kind of a big blur of stuff at the beginning here of the show. It's gonna be this Elon stuff, some of this Kanye stuff, N-word on Twitter. We're gonna get into a bunch of stuff. But please go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
I think that as far as who's the richest, who holds all the financial power, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I think it's so spread out at this point. Like the money's everybody has money.
Yeah.
Now. I don't think anybody in particular has any kind of financial power over another group of people. I just think that it's so spread out now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say who the richest is because everybody's being funded by somebody, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. If the info was available, it'd be nice to know. But I mean, let's be real. Are there groups that act as groups and use their influence, including money, to control stuff? Yes, absolutely. Are those groups black? Are those groups white? Are those groups Jewish? Yes, all of the above. They use words like anti-Semitism to control. Is that true? Yes. Is it all one? Am I being facetious here? Am I just ignorant? Because I can't quite see it being, it's all one. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either, because look at Black Lives Matter, for example.
Yes.
Look at all that money they got. That's ridiculous.
So now there was this name behind the ladies at Black Lives Matter, and it was a white liberal guy. I forget his name. And I believe that guy gets exposed in Uncle Tom too. Which we're gonna get into
They
that.
brought him out.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
But even then, she as an individual, even then was like
100%
and money.
1,000,000%. I was just about to say that people want to. I've brought up the drug user, drug dealer scenario before, and I put blame on the drug user a little bit more than the drug dealer. You know what I mean?
I don't put blame on either one more than the other. They're both equally wrong, in my opinion.
Right.
But I think a lot of people want to blame the dealer because it's just like mama syndrome. You know, the mom doesn't want to hear that her son is doing drugs. She wants to blame somebody else for it.
Sorry, I'm reading chat as well. Hake saying, not a normal white. That's true. Wasn't this a white guy behind the Black Lives Matter ladies? Not exactly just a white liberal. Pretty sure he was like, not a Christian. But
no,
anyways.
I think he was like, hey, he had connections to socialism too, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fascinating stuff. Yeah, I find it very hard to get into the whole, it's like a one group kind of thing. It's Satan's religion, you know? It's Satan's cult, his worldwide cult, and he has many members.
Oh, that makes so much sense now, Nick. It's like everybody's they're only pointing the finger at everybody else because it's them instead of looking at them.
Dang.
Of course you want to blame another group.
Big time. Very interesting, man. Right on, Brian. I'm moving the wheels unless you got something else.
Nice costume.
Thank you.
You sound different through the phone than you do on the TV screen.
I got a little bit of a radio personality vibe going on right now. You know what I mean? I'm hamming it up for the people.
I hear you.
We gotta show. You feel me?
Yeah, I was curious what you were gonna come dressed up as, but you kept it classy.
Yeah, you
know,
cool. I wanted to do. Yeah, that kept it classy. I honestly, straight up, 30 minutes before the start of the show, I was driving down Hollywood Boulevard looking for a turban.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, I am flying planes, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
But we kept it classy. We got the pilot's uniform.
Yeah, you would have been pushing some limits with that.
Right on, Brian. Appreciate your call, man. Moving the wheels.
All right, take care.
All right, cool. Good stuff. Halloween. Getting down with the Halloween vibes, Halloween stream. Okay. What are we doing now? I mean, he's talking about what we're talking about. He's talking about, you know, where it's a little bit of a blur so far, but we're talking about who's controlling speech, thought, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Pure Aussie Gold, what's up? Welcome to the next stream. Fentanyl Floyd, welcome. Very cool. Hope you all having fun. Okay, so what's going on now? It's what we're talking about, right? He mentioned a couple things here. Some people don't even realize that there's like this combination of government and corporation working together in tandem. U.S. citizens were tracked via secret COVID decree violation scores, Summit News. And these companies, Apple, Samsung, they worked with the government to track you and all that. Unions and of course, powerful rich companies lobbying, political power. Who's in control? What's going on here? This is out of control. We need some Christians up in here. Some Christians up and local power. I still think locally we can change things. I still believe in that. Am I naive? Call in. So we're talking about this kind of segues into this. Okay, let's do this first. The N-word. Rampant N-word on Twitter. We got rampant N-words. The floodgates. We got the floodgates open. And everyone's going nuts on Twitter. Apparently there's reports that, here's from LeBron James. Okay, you're going to love this. This is rich. LeBron James Very rich, very, very rich, successful basketball player doesn't want for a single thing. His or his family, loved and adored by millions across the country, to the point where they made him one of the wealthiest men in the world. He says on his Twitter here, I don't know Elon Musk, and to be honest, I could care less who owns Twitter. But I will say that if this is true, I hope he and his people take this very seriously, because this is scary AF. So many damn unfit people saying hate speech is free speech. Okay, so what LeBron James is referring to, he's quote tweeting this tweet here from this, who is this person here? Blue checkmark, probably liberal, black journo. Oh my God. Detroit native, senior front page editor of HuffPost. Look at this homo. I don't know if he's an actual homosexual. Oh man, so that's who's in the seat of power. Look, take a good look, take a good gander. Elon Musk's Twitter takeover sparked a surge in the use of the N-word on the social media platform. Social media research group told the Washington Post the use of the slur increased by 500%. Who's the tattletale? So lame. Why you gotta be such a tattletale? Number one. So freaking lame. Here's the thing. That's probably true. I don't know. They might be exaggerating, but it's probably true. The N-word, that they started using the N-word a whole bunch, but who cares? Why let them say the N-word? Let the white kids say N-word. Let the white kids say N-word. I mean, the fact that they're going out of, they're chomping at the bit to use it and just like going off. Okay, it's a little unclassy. I wasn't raised like that, going around just N-bombing. But I can't lie, with the climate, when they tell me don't do it, it makes me want to do it. And of course, these people are chomping at the bit because they're being silenced and censored. It's like they want to be free. And so you've been letting this fester and you've been telling white people for years, you can't say a whole word. And if you say that word, that's a carte blanche to do anything to you. I've seen stories of white people who say the N-word getting beat to an inch of their lives, and the comments are all, well, he said the N-word. Well, he said the N-word. Okay, so it's been years of that. So that's why people are going off and using it. And of course, if when you know that that's going to piss someone off, you're going to say the thing that's going to piss them off. It doesn't mean you're being racist. Oh, I hate N-words. I'm just like, I know this guy's going to hate it if I call him that. That's the first thing I'm going to say. So I believe it. I think there probably is an increase of N-word, but hey, let the white kids say N-word. That reminds me of a song. Let the white kids say, can you say the N-word, the safe one, Enga, on YouTube? I heard you're allowed. Let the white kids say Enga.
Hello? You know what I'm saying? Liz, I just be like, yo, what's good, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell. I ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga, too. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga.
You feel me?
Let the white kids say nigga. They probably gonna say it anyway.
Okay, this guy gets it.
White man be my nigga, too. I don't fight hate with hate. No.
This guy gets it.
My face.
That's all I'm saying. Let the white kids say Enga. Do we got a spammer in chat? No, we don't. I don't think so. Or do we have a spammer on Twitch? I'm streaming on Twitch. What's up? What's up, Betty Hill Tacos? Betty Hill is tacos. Is that a spammer? Do I got some spammers in Twitch? That's pretty cool. Welcome. I don't have mods on Twitch. But we are gaming on Twitch. Not really. We're talking as well. Betty Hill is tacos. Might be a psycho. Welcome, though. Thank you for tuning in. Can I moderate this person? Oh, look. Can I? No big deal. If our Twitch audience grows, we'll get some mods over there, right? That'd be nice. So, what word is next? Asks Russian bot. Yeah. Nika, please. Krika, please. How about that? Moon Krika, please. So let's continue here. We got more show. Plenty of Halloween. A special extravaganza here. I want to get into this here real quick. Make sure I finished here with the what? Elon. Okay, yeah, we did that. We did the N-word on Twitter. LeBron James, that's right. LeBron James. I mean, what else do I got to say about this guy? It's just that this guy's calling it hate speech. I need to comment on this. This guy, LeBron James called it hate speech. And we have to rip him apart for that. In Minecraft, metaphorically, of course. Rip apart his ideas, obviously. He's saying so many damn unfit people saying hate speech is free speech. And of course, this always goes back to the same thing. It's like, who gets to decide hate speech, da-da-da. And what kind of country do we want to live in? A country where you can't speak, where we value people's emotions and feelings over the truth and speaking freely? It's really that simple. What kind of society do we want? Okay, not what the Republicans said versus the Democrats. Not what this senator said. It's really simple. What kind of society do we want? Do we want one where we value people's emotions and their feelings over what's right and what's true, which, by the way, is love? Okay. So, anyways, welcome to the Ramble stream. I got some more rambling to do. But I am sweating in this pilot uniform. Sion, can I get some AC here? I know you're not here to turn it on, so here, hold up for me while we switch it up. I'm gonna get the AC going and continue our Halloween Spooktober vibes here for our Halloween show here. What's the chat saying? LeBron in the center of the moon cricket circle. Because looting matters is in the chat. Nice. Richie, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining on next stream. Did I say hi, Ivana Spencer? John Smith, welcome. And I know Iron Phoenix is in first class now, right? Did I welcome him to first class? Okay, thanks, y'all. Hold up. Let me turn on the AC. I'm sweating.
If you my homie, why you never call my phone? Can't do it, I'ma get it on my own. I could drop like 30,000, get you gone. Single rapping, so I'm talking on my phone. In real life, popping on your phone. On your Instagram thumb. You was on your couch, I'm money in the club. I can turn a good girl to a sex worker. If the nigga try to rock me, all the 10 bucks. I just play the cards, I was broke. Trying to play me, don't play yourself. Say I'm living too fast, but I disagree.
What's up? What's up? Hold on. Yo. That's a lot better. Feeling a lot better. Got a little air. Got a little wah-wah. And got a little refreshment here from my flight attendant. Thank you, Sion. Appreciate it. A little Liquid Death. No, I'm not sponsored by Liquid Death. But kind of fitting Halloween. Ah. A little refreshment there. Okay, so let's get into some more show here. Ooh, we got some first class seats here. Nick getting deported. Late night Cinemax music. What's up, Lord Bibby? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Let me welcome him here. Hold on. And that's, of course, the one and only Lord Bibby. 42 with a first class super chat says, Nick or treat, my fellow knickknacks. Merry Halloween. We landing today or what? You know it. Of course we landing. Would you ever have any doubts? Come on down to first class, Lord Bibby. Enjoy it. What's up? Oh, Rhinoceros. Peace. The comes after the sip. Okay. Let's do this. More show. What's up, Troy? Very cool. So like I was saying here, I finished up where did I finish off? And we're Twitter. Well, there's more on this Kanye thing, okay? And we've been following him. We've been covering a little Kanye, right? We've been covering some Kanye and there's some stuff that's happened since we last spoke. He's made his commentary on Piers Morgan. Then he went on, this was after Drink Champs, after Tucker Carlson. And then he went on this other podcast called, I think it was the Lex Friedman podcast. And he made some more comments there. And so, yeah, it's been quite interesting. It's been entertaining for sure. Free speech is under attack. And the man can't speak freely without getting, like, deals taken away. And they're going after him. It sounds like the guy might be right, at least about some stuff. Talk about those people. I mean, he said he talked about those things, and now he's banned. Well, the world is quite unhappy with him. There's quite a few people out there that are unhappy with Ye. And the reason I want to bring this up because I want to highlight just how unloving the world is. Okay? So check this out. Where do I start? Jeez. So you know about Kanye, right? So you're following up to now. You might have even seen most of his interviews so far. You're probably even aware that Adidas dropped his whole Yeezy line, which made Adidas a lot of money. Is at least from Say Cheese. Adidas plans to still sell Kanye West Yeezy sneakers without his name on it. Imagine that. They'll take your designs, they'll take your money, everything. So that's what's up. The world is in a tizzy a little bit, still reeling a little bit from it. Will he stay quiet or will he come back with more comments? And then they're going to have to do it all over again. Some of you might know Casey Neistat. He's a YouTuber. He's been around for many years. He was definitely there for kind of like the advent of YouTube, and as it became more popular, he's definitely one of the better known earlier YouTubers, Casey Neistat. Known for his blog style content out of New York. And that's what he does. He's quite popular, 12 million subscribers. He released a video. This guy's kind of cringy, okay? This guy's basically a liberal. When Trump won the presidency, he put out this very emotional, like emotionally titled video. And it's like, oh, my opinion. What I have to say. And he's just like this, blog content creator. It's like, who cares, right? But just watch this. This guy put out a video saying, it's titled, Kanye, You Broke My Heart. All right, y'all, let's watch this. Kanye, you broke my heart. This is
I
Casey
miss
Neistat.
the old Kanye.
Oh yeah, look how this guy opens this up.
I miss the old Kanye, the straight from the go Kanye, the chop up the soul Kanye, the set on his goals Kanye. I hate this new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, the spaz in the news Kanye, the racist anti-Semite Kanye.
No such thing, Casey Neistat. Oh, sorry, I was drinking some liquid death. No such thing, bro.
Hate that I have to make this video.
And there it is.
Kanye. I hate that I have to make this video. I don't want to make this video. I want to make another fun, goofy little video about how much I love New York City. But I open up Twitter and every other tweet is about Adidas dropping Kanye. I open up Instagram and every post is someone saying, I stand with my Jewish friends. So when I'm on my run this morning, my dark, cold, rainy run, my time.
Just so you're aware of the vibe, okay? I'm kind of his translator right now.
It's a time of the day when I'm thinking, I'm incubating ideas. It's when I come up with all of my thoughts that I then try to form and patty into videos. I have this block. And I have this block because all I can think about is the hatred that this guy is spewing, the damage that it's causing. I fixate on the fact that here we are in 2022, and by all quantifiable metrics, anti-Semitism, that is the hostility towards all Jewish people, is on the rise. And Kanye West, one of the biggest stars on the planet, is doing his part to fan the flames of hatred.
It's amazing. So this guy is paralyzed, unable to get on with his life because of Kanye's sleepy tweet. And so I came across this video, and we never got to this, and I had to show y'all. Because this guy, look, this is the most amazing thing about this to me is how you really can see life in two different ways and live in two different realities. You can literally, this guy, like, I can only just take him at face value, and I can't. Maybe he has an ulterior motive or agenda, but I can only take him at face value. And what he's telling me is that he's up in arms over the spewing of hate, and I got to do something about it. Now you could see reality one way and be like, "Wow, this is hateful, and hate is bad, and we need to stop hate, and stopping hate is good, and I'm against hate, and I'm against haters, so that means I'm good." And so that's how he sees it. Or you can see it, and this is the reality. What this guy's doing is he's a sneering, angry person, okay? And he gives it away right here.
It's a time of the day when I'm thinking, I'm but I open up Twitter and every bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, the spaz in the news Kanye, the racist anti-Semite Kanye. I hate that I have to make this video. I
hate it. You see?
I don't want to make this video.
And then he goes on to what he thinks is this nice holy thing, really is sanctimonious, coming down from the clouds to show us the right way. Attitude here.
Dropping Kanye. I open up Instagram and every post is someone saying, I stand with my Jewish friends. So when I'm on my run this morning, I
can't believe we have to say this.
I have this block because all I can think about is the hatred that this guy is.
So he hates, and he has a blockage because he can't control what other people are saying. Because other people are saying and thinking things that are not good and not what he chooses. Okay, now you might think, Nick, but this guy is against hate. This guy's against hate. This guy just wants to decrease hate. What's so wrong about that? My point is this guy's philosophy, spirit, his energy, his methodology, his whole mishtuka is pro-hate. It creates more hate. He's the reason for the hate. No, not an ounce of understanding, not an ounce of what did he say? What did he actually say that's right or wrong? Not an ounce of of anything. He just went along. He just got all hyped up and emotional. I'll admit, Kanye's kind of hyped up and emotional. You got to watch out with hyped up emotional people, right? It's not trust. You can't trust people like that. Not trustworthy. So be careful with this Kanye stuff. Hype. Careful with hype, y'all. Info, hype, information. This is dangerous stuff. Careful with what you believe. But this guy just went along with that. He went just as emotional. It's just as untrustworthy, if not more, because this guy's all like, he's on a crusade. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You follow me? So I'm saying this guy's the source of hate. And so that's this whole thing. And also, what a loser. Imagine being like this lame. Like at least Ye's like a real guy, you know? He's just a real guy, a free man talking. And he's pissing off all the right people. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, and maybe I'm being facetious. Maybe, oh Nick, you're just taking words too seriously, okay? But in the Tucker interview and in other interviews, Kanye says, I don't hate. He says, I love them all. I don't hate the Jews. I don't hate anybody. I love them all. I forgive them, he says. He says he forgives them. So Casey is in this video talking about hating, talking about controlling speech. Kanye's talking about, hey, this and that about the Jays, but hey, I don't hate him. I love him. I forgive him. You tell me who's the real hater. You tell me who's the real problem. The
damage that it's causing. I fixate on the fact that here we are in 2022, and by all quantifiable metrics, anti-Semitism, that is the hostility towards all Jewish people, is on the rise.
Oh yeah, anti-Semitism. Fake word, and I'm sure all of you know, but Casey clearly doesn't know. Clearly he's got to talk to the great JLP because someone's got to inform him. Racism, anti-Semitism, those things don't exist. They're not real. When someone's calling someone the N-word, it's not out of race. It's not a racial thing. It's like, how do I insult this person? Oh, what is the first thing I see? This person's black. You know what I'm saying? It's more simpler. No isms, PRC Gold says. Right on. So that's that on this. What else real quick here? Because there's a little bit more. Ye. Kim and Kanye, right? His wife. Like, think about all this crazy stuff. His wife, like, this is probably old news now, but we never got to it. We didn't do a Nick stream. Kim Kardashian speaking out against anti-Semitism. Basically hooking up with a whole bunch of celebrities and journos and making a stand against hate speech. If you guys are hearing some clicking or clacking like a golf ball, it might have been this right here. My bad. Moving around. I'm moving around the mic because it's kind of a ghetto setup, but it works. Your wife clicking up with the worst of the worst against you to call you out. I mean, that's the life. That's the life of a billionaire, I guess. Former billionaire, maybe. That's it on this topic here, but I'll leave you with this little clip. I'll leave you with this little tidbit, this little clip here. This is Charlemagne the God. Of course, he's no God. He's nothing. He's but a man. But a male. Charlemagne the God. Apparently, this is from Vlad TV. This is a 9-year-old video. It resurfaces of Charlemagne. Apparently, this is the guy that calls Kanye a Nazi. So this guy calls Kanye a Nazi. I'm sure you're familiar with this guy. Test. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. All right, watch this.
Black people, we don't have no power.
Okay, a 9-year-old video surfaces Charlemagne saying Jews run Hollywood, music industry, everything.
Black people, we don't have no power. No matter what we do, we can all click up. We don't have no organization that holds any weight. NAACP don't hold no weight. We don't have no organization that holds no weight. You can't speak bad about a Jewish person because they have organizations and they're a close-knit group of people in power who will bring you down. Same thing with gays. You can't say nothing bad about gays because they move as a unit. Black people don't have that.
I mean, if you do a racist comment about black people, there are repercussions.
When?
You don't just walk away from that.
Who? Give me an example.
I mean, Kramer.
That's because he was white. And nothing really bad happened to him. You know why nothing bad happened to him?
Never really heard from him again.
I think because he got so rich that he was just cool.
Like Jews don't.
Interesting, huh? Now I don't know about all that, but interesting, huh? I mean, aren't they canceling Ye for the same stuff? What is going on? I'm a justice guy, okay? I'm like a justice person, okay? And something doesn't smell fair about this. I'm not into these groups. I'm not into this way or that way. I'm just a justice kind of guy, you know? And these people get silenced. So that's an interesting clip, huh? I'll leave you with that. Charlemagne. I mean, what is he saying that's wrong? It's just factual statements. These people act as groups, and these groups exert power. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, oh my Lord. Oh, I am the worst pilot. I'm the worst captain on the next stream here. I've had plenty of fine callers to the next stream. Ooh, burp. I've got plenty of fine callers to the next stream, and I've ignored all of you. Like 4 or 5 of you. Because I yet again muted the calls. It's kind of janky how I do it, okay? Sometimes I gotta mute it. It's okay, and I miss you guys. My bad. Calls are unmuted. You can call in 760-515-3855. Okay. Hey, what's up, Johnny Bender? Is that a new name? Welcome to Nick's stream. Appreciate you tuning in. So that's it on that. That's it on all that ish. There's no more on that. But pretty interesting, don't you think? Pretty interesting. Yay, Jews, whites, race. In a bit here, we're going to get into some fun stuff. Or you know what? I might as well get this out of the way too. We got a long show ahead of us. I didn't get to do a show Friday. I'll finish off with this very quick. I mean, it's related. It's racial. We're talking about it a little bit. And there's one race in this country, and you all know them. You all know these people. This race of people, this race. No, I shouldn't say it like that. I shouldn't say it with that with so much racial animus in my voice. But basically, we all know whites, they're hated in the country, and it's not normal. It's not okay to be white.
I am proud to be black.
This video, it's about these people are first asked, "Are you proud to be black?"
3, 2, 1.
These are all black people going to the agree side. They're all very proud to be black.
Well, all right, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Black power.
I'm glad that we all strongly agree.
I am proud to be black.
I am proud to be white.
3, 2, 1.
Just be in the middle.
Yeah. Can there be a middle?
All right.
No, gotta pick a side. Pick a side. I don't know which side to pick. Don't hate you guys.
I almost went there too. It's like
I think
so
like
hard.
guiltily, like I'm like happy that I'm not oppressed, but I'm not proud of like things people have done in the past.
When I think of being proud of something, I think of something I worked for.
So yeah, that needs no explanation. That's what's that's the whole culture right now. Anti-white. You can call in right now, present moment. I'm sorry if I missed your call earlier. But yeah, that's what's up. that is what we're dealing with, y'all. All right. All right, let's do a plane check. Let's do a quick plane check. Put this down. Where are we at right now? We're at 43,000 feet in the air. We did climb there a little bit. We are flying over the sea. Oh, nice. Well past America, international waters, on our way to Halifax, Canada. As you can see. Night skies. Virtual night skies in the flat/globe digital earth. All right, we're going to get to more topics here in a moment. Fun stuff coming up too. And calls and more. We got some flying to do though. We're coming up to what many of you probably already know. It's called the glide slope. Also known as your TOD, your top of descent. And you know, that's self-explanatory. Nice. Seven 515-3855. Show Sugino. Keep that to yourself. Is that moon real, y'all? Is the moon real? The digital moon? Pure Aussie Gold. You want to see some good art? Oh, but I don't have it hooked up. Okay, let's get into this next topic here. What else do we got here? We got Pelosi. We could do Pelosi. We could do... Damn, there's so much to do. Stay on the politics. Might as well get it all out of the way. Let's do Pelosi. Let me just get that set up. If you want to call in about Pelosi too as well. Paul Pelosi. Hey, Renosaurus, we're 43,000 feet in the air in the virtual skies. Okay, so all of you are aware by now about this whole Paul Pelosi story. Nancy Pelosi's husband attacked by some hammer-wielding person on Friday. Canada Low with the super chat. Thank you for purchasing a first-class seat. Thank you so much. Come on down and enjoy it. Sion, lovely lady, please show this young man to his seat. Canada Low with the first class super chat says, amazing. What are your thoughts on the top G, Andrew Tate, becoming a Muslim? What? He did? Andrew Tate became a Muslim? Is that true? I have no opinion. I don't know what to think. I didn't even know until just now. Is that so? MuslimMatters.org. Check it out. Huh. Salim Aidun Mubarak Abayna wa Aminkum. The controversial British-American kickboxer and internet personality Andrew Tate has converted to Islam. Huh. On Monday, October 24th, Andrew Tate announced his conversion to Islam on his official account on Getter. So does that mean he's given up his slut-maker ways? This is why I'm Muslim. Any Christian who believes in good and understands the true battle against evil must convert. So be patient. Indeed, the promise of Allah is truth. Quran. All right. I don't know. He became a Muslim. I have no thoughts on it. Getting a call. I'm not sure. I'll look into this. Maybe there's more to the story, but it's interesting. I wonder if he's given up his slut-maker ways now. Andrew Tate, part of all that whole like vibe where it's like bet as many women as possible, no? Caller, you're on the air. Where are you calling from?
Hi.
Sorry, it's so hard to hear you. Can you make sure you're not on speakerphone or headset?
Okay, yeah. Give me a sec.
Hey, hello. Okay, moving the wheels. Make sure you're not on speakerphone or headset when you call into the show. Make sure you're talking into the phone and speaking loudly and clearly. It definitely would help us out. Okay, so let me just get into this. Might as well continue here with what we were talking about, Pelosi. And so you're aware of the attack. Okay, maybe we got the call back. What a mess. Thanks for calling. Your name, where are you calling from? Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
From the UK.
What's up, UK? What's your name?
My real name's Grant.
Nice. Well, thank you for calling. International call. That's awesome. Welcome to Nick's Stream. What's up?
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? Yeah. Well, first I'll just quickly talk about what you were saying with Andrew Tate.
Go ahead.
Struggled. Yeah, I think he's a very intellectual man, and I think he's actually his ego's been hit hard about how much he's been cancelled, and I think when he started to get some, I think when he started to get some fame, he's still like yearning for it.
Okay.
And he knows that he has a massive Muslim audience. So I think it's like you can't really truly be a Christian and then convert to be a Muslim, right?
Well, I mean, that doesn't seem to make sense to me, right? I consider it the truth, right? You don't convert from the truth. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, exactly. And
you convert
with the Kanye West thing. With the Kanye West thing, I think Kanye West is the creative genius of our time. I think when history looks back at,
what makes you say that?
You know, they look at like, he permeates the masses in a way that will be set in history more than any other artist, and he always goes against the grain, even if it could destroy his fame. And I think that's any good, true artist. And I actually do truly believe that he loves God. Obviously, I don't know him.
Yeah.
But what I can see, it does seem like his heart, like he falls back on God instead of anything that's external.
And his journey with his father has been quite interesting, returning to him and realizing how his mother how his mother influenced him against his father and all that. It's quite fascinating to watch all that. I mostly agree with your you know, the way you see the. Hello.
Hello, yeah.
I pretty much agree with the way you see it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was going to say last thing as well.
Please go ahead.
I'm not a big Bible. I like to put it in quotation marks as well in my hands. Like, I'm not a big Bible thumper either, right? I occasionally will read the Bible and whatever. But one thing, like, I'm really fundamentally realizing is I think that, especially our type of generation, I'm 28. I feel like you're near the same age as me.
Yeah,
so, like,
we're the same age.
Right. So I feel like because we were brought into a lifestyle of consistently using believing that things externally give us value, I think it seems to me anyway, personally, the only way I'm going to truly surrender and be present with God is if I give up most of my sensory wants and desires. Mm-hmm. And I don't know whether that means I need to like put myself in a cave for a year.
Yeah.
Like I thought like I let go of my anger, right? I thought my anger was gone recently, and like the last couple of days, because of money issues and things externally that are out of my control, I had like a moment where I got angry with my neighbors today. So my neighbors were being loud, and I started getting slightly angry. I was like, whoa, I thought that was gone. So
what did you tell yourself when that happened?
I told myself something that I don't think I even needed to tell myself, which was, I'm going to, every time after an hour of the day, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes without anything on and just pure silence to see how I'm doing internally.
Interesting.
But, I feel like the reason I still don't put my full trust into God is because of my wants and desires because I'm an artist, right? I'm an
Mhm.
artist,
Mhm.
and I think there's a massive thing between artists and their egos, because you feel like you're
For sure.
creating something that comes from you, whereas nothing comes from me. It's all God. And, you know, like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm following, man.
I'm tempted to put myself in a place where I don't watch, listen, or do anything for like a year. I feel like that's too monk-like, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting what you're bringing up for a number of reasons. You're talking about being a monk and going off and depriving yourself. You might learn a lot.
Right.
I don't want to say do it because it's like, I don't want to say like, yeah, do it because you'll find God that way. Because imagine if you have that expectation, then you go and you go off into the forest and you go off and you fast 40 days, but nothing happens. And then you're going to be all pissed. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't say that that's the way to find anything, but I bet you'd learn a lot. I bet you would learn a lot.
True.
And then,
For sure.
and you were also saying, there was another thing you said.
I don't know, like, it's the art. Well, I feel like there's the. I feel like
You're an artist. That's right.
curse.
That you're an artist, and I relate. It's like artists. They're also huge planners if you think about it. And by that I mean it's like they have great plans on how they'll achieve things or be certain things. You know.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something to be careful with, because you're just playing at these grand machinations and thinking that it'll all work out.
Yeah,
you don't know. You don't really know.
Yeah, you're playing with the imagination, right?
Totally.
Because, in some type of respect, I would call it, you have a vision. You have a vision of something that isn't been put into matter yet. So you're actually diving into the darkness in a way, and it makes me think that these like visionaries or like engineers or like people that innovate for humankind, are they just picking things from the imagination, which is darkness? Like all these, having technology, having paintings, having like euphoric moments with music or art or whatever.
Totally.
Are we just keeping humanity down in a way because we're getting all that information from the imagination where we fundamentally shouldn't even be? It's like we're constantly trying to create the Tower of Babel without realizing that we're trying to create it.
That's a good point, man. Think about how, okay, I was saying how we were talking about Kanye, right? We're talking about Kanye and all these things, and although we agree with a lot of what he's saying, and we're for free speech and we stand with him, at the same time, I notice his excitement and his passion, and I could see how it's holding him back. He's not clear on certain things, and you know what I mean? He doesn't come through clearly or come through convincingly because of that. It holds us back. It holds us back. It's like that meme. I bet you if we just didn't do that, we'd have flying cars, all that.
Right. Yeah,
we'd be like flying cars, just perfect society. Like,
yeah, I think Kanye as well. I think he justifies his creative outlets when he talks about God. He's always like, God's making me say this. God's making me do this. And I think he's using God as a justification to use that kind of eccentric energy that he lives for. And it's so easy to justify without realizing you're doing it. Like, especially like to his acclaim, right? Yeah, like life should never be about. It's so interesting because I'm sure you've had experiences, and I'm sure some of the audience have had experiences where, like, God, you're very still, and everything is very present, and you realize that you are not the identification that you've been presuming that you are. I think a lot of people on the stream probably have those moments,
big time.
But then just in a click of a finger, you're back to being like a martyr of your own life. You're like, no, this is that, and then you're trying to. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Like, so yeah.
That's why
I might.
Yeah, man. So mind body check, bro. Where's your mind at?
What do you mean?
Did you catch church this past Sunday or Jesse Lee Peterson's show this Monday today?
I watched,
you know Jesse's
watched,
assignment this week?
I didn't get to the end, actually. I fell asleep.
So Jesse has an assignment for everyone this week. The assignment is try to keep your mind where your body is for this whole week.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's quite interesting, huh? So try your best. Try your best to wherever your body is physically, try and keep your mind there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So mind body check, chat. Where's your mind at?
Yeah.
All right,
last thing, and then I'm
okay.
going.
No worries. Go ahead.
Really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think it? Like, obviously, you know Jesse, and like, I think Jesse came into my life very, very naturally.
Yes.
And I think he speaks to the truth within us all. Do you think he's a modern day prophet, or do you think we don't even need to think about that?
I have no clue, man. That is the those are the kinds of things that I don't really try to wrestle with or even consider, because what I'm saying is I really have no problem leaving that as an I don't know, because just think about it. Trying to figure that out, that would drive you nuts.
True, very true.
And it's like,
exactly.
what would it matter if you knew? Here's what I know. Like when you realize what he's saying about Jesus being your brother and him being the Son of God, calling Jesse a prophet or Jesus or brother, isn't that crazy? It's like what we're all supposed to be. That's not a crazy thing. That's not a stretch. Like, whoa, why are you calling Jesse Jesus? It's like, no, Jesus said, greater things shall you do. So when you say something like, do you see Jesse as a prophet? Now, I don't know, but is it that crazy to think that someone like that could exist? And you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's actually not that crazy. It's not that, what's the word? It's not that far-fetched and out of reach. It's like within all of us. It's like the common man. It's available to the common man.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nick,
and who's more common than JLP? I don't mean that as an insult, but you know what I'm saying? Like Black and Slow, like Black and Slow Country, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of sick. It's kind of really cool. It's actually really cool.
Oh, all right. Well, look. God bless you. And,
always. Thank you, man.
Thank you for everything.
It's a pleasure, man.
Right, man.
Thank you for tuning in, man. Awesome call from the UK. Awesome. Thank you,
bro. Thank you. All right, bye.
Peace. Moving the wheels. International calls. What the? On the Nick stream. Let's go. Very cool. The line is still unmuted. I'm gonna leave it like that in case someone else calls in. All right. All right. So what do we got going on here? Holy crud. We got our top of descent coming up real quick. Turn your attention to the screen. As you can see, we are now about to enter Halifax, Canada. We're gonna come in for a landing. Okay, yeah, we still got some time before our top of descent. We're still fine here. All right, what do we got here? Calls and all that. Okay. Apologies as I, bear with me as I deal with all the systems here. I'm flying a plane. A neon on necks. Why, George God? Why? What's up, Johnny Bender? Thanks for joining. It's a London thing. All right, what's next, y'all? No, Carl Carnegie. Carl Carnegie in the chat saying JLP is fear-mongering. You can't fear-monger if you don't have fear. That's impossible. If you don't have fear, you can't fear-monger. You're just waking people up to the harsh reality of life with love. All right, dog? All right, we got some more show for y'all. Hold on. Are we going to talk about women now? Maybe we should talk about women. Oh, we were going to do Paul Pelosi. Let's go back to the Pelosi story. My bad. All right. So here we got this story here. Now I know you're somewhat aware of it. You've seen the reports. You saw it on JLP show. What's up, Ryan Bardwell? Welcome. You saw it. You saw the report on the JLP show. Don't need to play the clip and all that. Accused Pelosi attacker David 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 spread QAnon and other far-right bigoted conspiracies, right? And so that's the story. This guy is an attacker, wrote a bunch of weird conspiracy stuff online, anti-Semitism, far-right conspiracies they call it. And so this guy shows up to Pelosi's house and attacks him with a hammer, leaving him injured. He's gonna be fine though. And so that's the story. So at least that's what we're told, right? 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔, by the way. This guy's last name has to be 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂 the frog? What is this? What is this freaking Mandela effect stuff going on? Okay. But there's something weird about this story, no? And I'm not up on it so much, but I want to at least kind of cover it a little bit. Here we got an article from Not the Bee, and I believe the Not the Bee article is commenting on the media because something's going on with this story, okay? Basically the story goes, New York Times put out the article. They put out the article on another, LA Times put out the article on David 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔. But then Elon Musk puts out an article that suggests, and a now deleted tweet, suggesting that 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂 was a prostitute or something, and that there was some weird stuff going on with Pelosi and all that. Honestly, I don't care about weird it's like gossip and all that. But it is sus how the media is running game for all this. At least I think Not the Bee suspects this. Paul Pelosi and the disgrace that is American media. I know I'm wishing for something well beyond the capacity of our sick society, but it sure would be nice if average people had the wherewithal and disposition to respond to bizarre, shocking news stories like the one that recently emerged from Pelosi Mansion with compassion, level-headedness, and prudent deliberation. It's remarkable how healthy our society could be if our first impulse wasn't rushing to judgment, okay? Washington Post ran a headline excoriating the Republican Party as being culpable for the crime. Holy, it's hot. I'm going to need to get some more AC. Reporter Ashley Parker, who moonlights as an analyst on MSNBC, went a step further, suggesting the attack was related to Republican Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy's joke about whacking Nancy Pelosi with the speaker's gavel. But it wasn't just Democrat Party's propaganda officers and media whipping up the hyperbolic nonsense. Elected officials joined in as well. AOC, Ellie Mistel accusing the GOP. So that's what's going on here. A callback to Representative Steve Scalise and the attack on him. And so they're saying it's MAGA. They're saying it's J6 attackers. Climate of political violence rising due to MAGA politics. Such BS, such bogus speech. But what is it about this story that's weird that I'm missing? Anybody know? I know there's the weird, prostitute stuff? Nick, play that 911 call recording where the caller says the first name of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂 and calls him a friend. That's true. I read that as well. I got that from Summit. And Summit News reported on how the police, David 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂 was not like an intruder in the home. I believe the reports say that he was allowed in and he was a friend, and the police were called there because of a wellness check that wasn't like related. I could be wrong here. Some of you might know better, but I read from Summit News that the police were the ones that broke the glass to get in. Do you got the clip? I'll play it if you got it. Maybe I can look it up. But yeah, it's kind of weird, no? And then right away, MSNBC, CNN, Hillary Clinton, right away playing, running interference. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like this 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 was just anybody. It looks like they knew him. It looks like, at least from the police reports. So I just don't know. Some of you might know better than me. I'm not up on it. It's not that I don't want to report on it. I'm just not up on it. I haven't done my homework. I got a lot of moving parts for the Halloween show. I wish I had fleshed out the stories a little bit more. You can call in about it if you like. Paul Pelosi, sordid stuff, crazy stuff, Halloween spooky stuff. What else do we got in store in the docket? Oh, let me check my email here. Maybe you guys sent stuff. Because I think that's enough on the super serial, sordid, crazy topics. I think it's just fun stuff from now on. I think we got a viewer video here.
Not one human being.
Oh, never mind. Okay, y'all. How y'all doing? Hope you're having fun so far on Nick's stream. We still got more show ahead. So I hope you're enjoying it. That's enough of that story. We're going to get into why women are evil and are going to hell. We're going to get into some awesome content. Oh, we missed our glide slope. Emergency. Uh-oh. Where are we at? In the sky. Can we still make it? I think we can. Let's begin descending right now. Vertical speed down. Everybody put on your seatbelts. Hold on to your drinks. We are descending quite fast. Hold on. Speed brakes on. We are starting to really speed up as we descend so quickly. We don't want the stresses to rip apart our plane now, do we? So yeah, my apologies, y'all. Hold on. We are dealing with some plane stuff here. We are descending quite fast, so please, the seatbelt sign is now on. You're gonna want to, any spilt drinks, just forget about them. We'll deal with them later. We're gonna, replace your drinks. Don't worry. The nose of this plane is pitched down quite incredibly. So, but don't worry, the man flying this is a professional. Wow, that is a steep descent. Not regulation, at least not on other airlines. We need to get down there. The bar is not open currently, y'all. You need to chill. You need to get your seatbelts on, okay? Can you guys hear the plane? Here, let me turn it on so you can hear. Let's turn on some tunes while we get this situated here, and we'll get more show on the roll. So yeah, bear with me. This is important, okay? You got to get the top of descent right because you want to glide in smoothly, no issues into the runway. I mean, that much is clear, right? People throwing up in the chat. We are not descending fast enough. I'll tell you that much. Oh no, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Shout out Halifax. Shout out Nova Scotia. Any Canadians in the chat? We're coming down fast. Oh dang, we're fast. No worries, we still got plenty of show even after we land, so you don't want to tune away when we land. We got more show. We got some cozy movie watching to do. We got some stories, fun stories to get into. And we got some gaming, VR chat, Halloween gaming. Stay tuned. Just landing the plane here, y'all, so bear with me. Okay, we're set. Looking good, y'all. Gonna be coming into our final turn here into Halifax. Everybody wants me to do a barrel roll. I will literally kill everybody on board. 91 souls dead. I see the runway. All right, this should be the last bit of gliding we got to do. How's everybody doing so far? Hope you're enjoying Nick's stream. Lord Spike Protein, welcome. Welcome to the show. What are y'all saying here? Calling my mama. Never a dull moment. Nice. All right, no, we shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so much of a bumpy ride anymore. Seatbelt sign is still on though, as we are coming in for our final descent. All right, I think the plane's pretty stable now. I wanted to get into something here. You guys hear about what else here? This is a good segue into some other stuff. Gisele Bündchen, what's her name? I heard she's divorcing Tom Brady. I heard she's divorcing Tom Brady. You guys heard about this? What about this? Hold on. Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen filing divorce documents, huh? Marriages not lasting, huh? Before their swift divorce on Friday, Tom Brady was really trying to fix his marriage to Gisele Bündchen, at least according to People. But at that point, it was too little too late. I wonder. That sounds like they're making it sound like she said that. It's just too little too late. He tried his best, but you know what? It just wasn't good enough. Insider says that near the end of their marriage, Brady, 45, was trying to make things work and make things right, but at that point, it was a little bit too late. For Bündchen, 42, the source close to Brady says that she gave him a lot of opportunities to fix things. You were supposed to fix it. After 13 years of marriage, the pair are both legally single per a 3-page legal document obtained by People. The paperwork officially declares the marriage as dissolved and irretrievably broken. Now, I don't want to comment too much because it's not like I know what's up with their marriage, but I feel like we see that a lot. We see that a lot marriages dissolving because they're unhappy. I'm unfulfilled. Usually the women, they're unfulfilled. They're unhappy. He's not catering to me. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to tell y'all, but we see that a lot. We see that a lot too. Consider 80% of divorce, 80% of divorce inflicted to men by these egotistical women. I'm sure many marriages are not under the umbrella of God anyways, fine. So be it. They weren't married anyways, but yeah, 80%, something like that, something like 70, 80% divorces are inflicted on men by these women, egotistical women. So who's ruining marriages? Who's ruining the family? Huh? Who's really doing that? So that's that. Speaking of women, a little bit on that. We're going to get into some more stuff here. I'm starting to get quite focused, though, on this part of the landing procedure. We're now 7,000 feet. I'm going to focus on this part, y'all. What's up, Maria Gabriel? Just boarded. Where we headed, fam? We're about to land, Maria. But we still got more Halloween show ahead. This is just the flight part of the show, right? I think what we're going to do next is we got some cozy movies to get into. We got some funny content to do. Maybe we'll do one or the other first. And then maybe we got some gaming. A little bit of gaming. Who wants to get into VR chat and talk to the people? What do y'all say? Should be fun. Lord Bibby, Sion, come get your pilot. He's making us do a free fall. Not true. Fake news. That is not true. Fake news. Okay. All right. Okay. Fake news. All right. Okay. Coming into that final glide. Final turn here, final turn. Nice. Can we get into anything here before we land? We don't really got the time or the attention. So bear with me, I'll be right back, okay? When I'm back, it'll be landing time.
screen. I can put your fucking life on the recall. Yeah, looking for the bitches with the ass. Got an ice chain, cause a nigga getting cash. 3 different pages going up because I'm cracking. Trying to turn $1 to $1 million, oh, it's at it. Yeah, hey, orange laces for my shoestrings. Pistol on me, dope is in her G-string. Riding in my motherfucking coupe bill. Moving with my motherfucking low steel. Ballin' through the motherfucking street, y'all. Never had a motherfucking weed card. I'm down a flat line, a nigga never been saw. Ballin' through the motherfucking street, y'all. Ballin' through the motherfucking street, y'all. I was 13 with my motherfucking heat, y'all. Nigga caught bitch trying to take it from the screen.
All right, y'all, coming in for that landing. We're making it. Last stretch here, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me. We got more next stream ahead, though. We're going manual. Autopilot's off, y'all. It's just your pilot. It's just your pilot handling the plane. Okay. We need flaps. I need a co-pilot. Bring down our speed. All right, y'all. How's your Nick stream going so far? Thanks for bearing with me. Coming in for that landing. See that blinking in the horizon? That's us. I'm a little focused, y'all. Sorry. I mean, how are you supposed to run a show like this where it's like silence for a while I'm landing? You guys get it. Y'all get it. Oh, we're landing in the dark. Should be spicy. What's chat saying? Keeping it smooth, keeping it steady. Oh man. All right, turn off auto throttle. We're gonna have full control now. Landing gear down. Coming in crooked? Who's saying that? Whoa. Using full instruments now. Okay, maybe not. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, a little too early there. Spicy look. Come on. Level it out. Come on. Spicy landing. Don't worry about what's going on here, y'all. Everybody relax. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Just look around you. You can see you're alive. Sure, it was bumpy. Okay, it was bumpy. It was a bumpy landing. Okay, relax. Okay, everybody calm down. No, why is everybody screaming? Stop with the screaming. I can't concentrate. See, look, we're alive. The plane's upright. We're all in one piece. There's quite a bit of grass around us. Okay, sure. But everybody calm down. Yeah, I'm sweating. Woo, it's hot in here. All right, awesome stuff. We made it. We're in the grass, but we're alive. All right, let's come to a complete stop.